bounce back from 8 failed classes in law school by getting 3 HUDs in my last semester. I'm going to show how I structured my notes for the cases and the legislation without revealing an entire document because of academic integrity reasons. I will show you the template and the template that I used to be able to do it. By the way, my blog, lawandborder.com, will soon have blog posts on law, especially law school. Stay tuned. I actually use Notion for most of my notes, but except for this one, I just thought it'd be easier just to do it on a Word document ready to print for any open book exam. This is simply how I would do it. I would put in the principle. So in this case, this is equitable defenses. I would put in the principle, and I will always support the principle with what case it was. Then I would put in the judgment. On the day of the exam, if I need to mention this principle, I already know what case I'm going to refer to, and I already know the judgment that I am going to apply it for. I didn't add the application into the notes because you gotta use your brain on the day. But by having this sort of structure ready to go, saves you from brain power, having some mind blank. You already got the case and what the judgment of that case was. All you gotta do is apply this to whatever hypothetical or whatever exam question that you have. This exact template and structure is the same thing that I used for the legislation, except instead of it being case, it was actually whatever the legislation was, whatever the specific act or section it was in. And then instead of judgment, I actually just copied and pasted what exactly it said in that particular legislation. That's basically how it starts. It's pretty much the same thing, except just replacing case with legislation and judgment with the exact excerpts from the legislation. That's pretty much it. Good luck.